Hello everyone and welcome to an epic straight-line mission race across the Isle of Man against our adventuring nemesis, Geowizard.
And there is Geowizard! He's right there! 3, 2, 1, go!
Idiots.
This is it, Archie! Let's go! We're gonna meet him! Let's touch the sea! There we go. Yeah, it's salty. It's salty. We're ahead. We're ahead of Geowizard. Oh, we're already ahead of him. Miles ahead.
Our lines began on the west coast 150 metres apart and converged at the same point near the town of Laxey. The first challenge on our lines was a near 20-metre vertical cliff face. Initially, Geowizard's ascent looked much more daunting than ours in the distance.
This is your line then?
What? This is my line?
Straight out there, mate. Oh dear.
But once we'd walked 150 metres north, they turned out to be fairly comparable.
Oh, here it is. Great.
That's not great, you know. You were all cocky about that, but...
Right, what's the plan here then? Come on, Archie. Yeah, that's it. Go on. Go on. Go on. Nice.
Whoa!
Oh, Adam's not even up here. Once you're up that, it's pretty much plain sailing. Yes, you're up. This is like a little bit sketch, but kind of alright with mud claws on. Yeah, you can get up there. Yeah, but it's just sandy. Whoa, this is a bit dodgy. Hold that. If you go now, you're going to push take me with you. Let's just go.
Despite there being nothing solid to grip onto, we eventually managed to summit the cliff and entered straight into farmland.
Right, I'm up to see. That's a nice one, we're away. Sucked it already. Right.
Geowizard 2 was now up his cliff and jogging through the first field.
Here we go, into the farms. There they are.
Oh, there he is. Where is he? There he is. Geowizard!
It was neck and neck in the early stages as we settled down into the first section of farmland, which would be followed by some very hilly moorland and a crossing of Sulby Reservoir, not to mention a fair share of private property.
First hedgerow, not too bad. So there's going to be a lot of gorse in these hedgerows.
The hedges were indeed thicker and gorsier than any we'd come across in Wales or Scotland, but so far they hadn't forced us out of the 25-metre deviation range.
We'll get through it. Now, if you think this hedge is hard, what about this one, Archie? How are you going to get through that?
Annoyingly though, the worst was still yet to come with this wall of gorse, but a seasoned straight-line missioner can always spot a gap and battle their way through.
Archie, squeezing through the hole. It should be. Oh, nice. Archie emerging from the hedge. Nice one. We've got a big hill up ahead. It's going to be energy sapping. We've got no idea where Geowizard is. He might have got ahead of us by now because we've had quite a few hedges there.
The hedges kept coming, including one we had to cross to avoid running through a private garden.
Welcome to my garden. That's the garden we didn't go across because we went across there instead, which I think was about an 8-metre deviation.
In this race, any deviation greater than 25 metres would result in a 5-minute penalty there and then, no exceptions for being chased by a farmer.
Are we bang on the line, Adam? Archie, we're bang on the line.
All we could do was hope Geowizard was having the same hard time with the hedges and wasn't too far in front of us.
Okay, let's move.
Geowizard was making his way along his chosen line. We had given him the opportunity to pick any line he liked, and we subsequently picked ours with the same finish point and a start point up to 150 metres away.
Back on the line. Nice. No sign of Geowizard to our right. So he could well be ahead of us, though, couldn't he?
Yeah. Luckily, Tom was having the same hedge-related issues.
Oh my god, these hedges, mate. Mate, this is hardcore. Ow.
But for us, it was about to get a whole lot more serious.
Actually, it's not a nice gap.
Leap of faith. Oh, well, over the fence. Whoa. That's pretty stable.
You alright, Archie?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Geowizard just got ahead, and Archie has just fallen in the hedge. It's not looking good.
Can you check my head?
He's running. He is running. What's that?
Check my head.
I mean, there's no cuts or anything.
Okay. It feels just a bit shocked, but
Yeah, left a bit here.
did you get that on film?
It was funny because I just noticed Geowizard, so I panned around to him. Got some catching up to do now.
Yeah.
Geowizard, he's pulling ahead.
We really wanted to catch Geowizard, but all the while my head's impact with the post was starting to set in. Oh, I'm feeling a bit like light-headed almost.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
My head properly smashed that post.
But we are now crossing Farmers Fields crops, and there's a house right there.
I was now starting to lag behind as we snuck past this house and eventually cut through into their garden.
How's the head?
It's killing me, to be honest. Adam took one look at this house and decided the multiple vehicles parked outside and front door facing our crossing point wasn't worth the risk. So we snuck further up the fence and crossed into their garden, happy to accept the 15-metre deviation for a safer route.
Right, Archie, we're going to have to go do this bit next quickly, yeah?
Okay.
Please.
While all this was going on, Geowizard was slightly ahead of us, but he had a nasty looking patch of gorse to tend to as I was nurturing my head back to full health.
It's probably swelling up a bit. We're going straight on this corner of the gorse, whereas Geowizard has just been through a massive section, so hopefully we're ahead of him now. Oh god.
As predicted, Geowizard was slowed down significantly by his gorse patch.
Things are about to get very thorny for me. Not for them, they miss it. Jammy. This is awful.
So I think we're ahead of Geowizard now.
Yeah,
He's got a big section of gorse to go through there. Any sign of the farmer, Archie?
Can't see anyone. Plus, I also can't see Geowizard.
Yeah, he's probably crying about getting stuck in some gorse.
Ah, ow, so painful. Oh.
Oh, my line's harder. What does he sound like? Oh, I've got a hard line, lads. Even though he picked his line, and we picked us. Oh, there he is. There he is, left of the tractor. Yeah, he must have lost at least 5 or 10 minutes.
Although he was behind us, we knew he'd be determined to catch us, so we wasted no time in climbing up to the moorland.
Nice jump. There is Geowizard. Let's crack on. Come on down the trot, coming up.
And then a massive hill afterwards. Bit of a shuffler.
So no sign of Geowizard on the horizon yet. We will see him in a minute, but we've got this huge gully to go down first, then up the other side. Yeah, graphic's not too bad. That's a steep slope. And up there, I spot a Geowizard. He's jogging down that hill, Archie. We're only walking then. Geowizard looks like he's got a good pace on.
Geowizard was now jogging where we had been walking, and there was an impending sense that he was catching us up. And inevitably, as we crested the hill with views of the reservoir ahead, the wizard came into our sights.
Is that him? Well, miles ahead. It's not going to be an easy race, Archie. It's going to be close.
Coming up was the first of 2 aid stations where our support crews could give us any food or drink we liked. Geowizard was fast approaching while we were still halfway up the hill.
So Geowizard's just hit the road. He's just hit those conifers there. So he's about 200 or 300 metres ahead.
Geowizard was scoffing presumably another overpriced adventure pack. When we finally arrived, we had a mouthful of cake each and tried to keep the stop as short as possible.
Let the car come in.
I hope he goes and tells off Geowizard. He looks really suspicious over there.
Oh god.
He's going left.
Yeah, that's not good.
With the farmer turning onto our line, we were momentarily hesitant to set off, but there was still the matter of crossing the upcoming reservoir.
All right, now this comes out of the woodwork, does it? That we've got to take the duck. Jesus Christ. I thought you were going to drop it by the side of the pond.
As always, we would be making our water crossing on the inflatable duck, while Geowizard was opting to swim.
They've gone. They are off. Let's hurry up.
While we thought the duck would be faster, it did mean carrying it for the 600 metres of field down to the reservoir, very close to this farm, and through the woods before the second leg of the crossing.
Careful on the barbed wire. Oh, you got to throw it with some conviction. Watch the main body.
We carefully removed the duck from said barbed wire. Luckily the head was a separate cavity to the body, so it was only decapitated.
Geowizard has only just set off. Yeah, but he'll be quicker with no duck. There's Geowizard.
With many a water crossing on this duck under our belts in Wales and Scotland, we very efficiently mounted it and got cracking.
Oh god, this is horrible with one more. Here's the line. We're heading to that bank over there. There's a bit of wind, so this might be really difficult. Might be just like pull. Let's go. We're about halfway across now. We're on the line. Geowizard hasn't got in yet. He's flapping.
While Tom was sorting out his dry bag, we were across the first leg and dragging the duck through the woodland.
Got the duck, I got the oar.
Great, that was perfect. It's dense conifers.
Dense conifers. The worst kind of woods, as we know. The duck surviving. This is not ideal, is it?
If it pops now, we're literally the next one.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
Geo is swimming. He's going to be cold.
Indeed, it was a chilly one on the Wizard's end.
Oh god, I am absolutely mad. Why did I leave my socks on?
Plus, he was now a few minutes behind us.
All clear.
I don't know what that says.
Didn't see it, mate. Didn't see it. Gor, do you think Geowizard is going through those woods? That looks horrible. We've lost some time having to carry the duck, but hopefully he's lost even more time by faffing about with swimming. You get on, I'll pass you the camera.
Keep it stable. Yeah, look, that's what Geowizard has got to be traversing.
Yeah. Plus it is Geowizard as well. He's a chief faffer, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be folding up his clothes and putting them into a dry bag and be like, oh, Verity, have you got the right size dry bag? Whereas we just float along on a duck. Boom, just like that. Across.
Try and keep my mat.
Bloody engineers. Yeah, this guy thinks he's an engineer.
I'm really lucky I covered mass centroids in my mechanics lectures.
The mass centroid
Yeah.
over the buoyancy device.
Ultimate stability is H0.
Underneath the buoyancy device, but then often the temperature drops a lot then.
If like the buoyancy device was dragging you in the water. Still can't see Geowizard over there. It's just ridiculous with this duck. There he is down there.
Oh, Geo!
Oh, he's having trouble with his GoPro.
Excuses,
Oh.
excuses. Trouble with the GoPro.
Yet another battery excuse from
I've heard
Geowizard.
that one before.
Oh yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, we will catch him later. That's what you get for not carrying an inflatable with you. He is almost across now. He's making a racket.
Ha ha! Oh Christ, what am I doing?
Once out of our failed woodland, we ditched the duck for later collection, while Tom battled through the predictably rough conifers.
Probably got at least a few minutes on him.
Ahead of us was open moorland for as far as we could see, so we began to accelerate and eat up the miles, while Geowizard was stuck in the woods.
This is actually quite steep.
Yeah.
Still bang on the line. Nice one.
Nice. Yeah, that end bit's quite solid, so. Are we recording?
Yes.
We are.
Yes, we are.
This is steep. Steeper than 45.
No sign of the wizard. So, little slate mine entrance. Look at that pool. And that is actually technically bang on our line, actually. So
Well, we should be going through
we should really have gone through that. Yeah, don't tell Geowizard, but we're going around that one. So I just spotted Geowizard. He's about 400 or 500 meters back. So I think he is actually slowly catching us. But hopefully we can keep this pace up.
River crossing.
That's the world's slipperiest rock.
Oh, that is slippery.
It won an award last year.
Did it?
Yeah, world's slipperiest rock. They did actually put a sticker on it, but it peeled off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Awaiting a few minutes up the hill was our second aid stop. Given that we had the lead but only by a few minutes, we were keen to keep this one as brief as possible.
We got a lead but not by much, and we should just keep going.
With Geowizard only 400 metres behind and slowly catching us up, we pushed on up the last hill, keeping to the line as closely as we could.
Let's go. Let's show the wizard who's king.
While Tom was arriving at the road, we were cresting the final hill, looking ahead to the upcoming section of farmland.
We're making good progress down here now.
Although we were winning, one farmer or landowner interaction could spell the end of the mission, as may be found out in the next hour's time.
Your name and you'll be reported to the police.
So, we've got this house coming up that I think we'll be going just to the right of. This could be quite a critical point in the mission. We need to get this right.
Yeah.
We're still ahead of the wizard.
Here we go. Let's do it, Tommy. Let's catch these posh Love you really, boys.
Got to do this quickly and we've got to do it right. I thought that'd be a nice peaceful shot, that one, but it wasn't. Learned this lesson on that one.
After skirting around another group of gorse bushes,
Bang on the line.
we approached the house from below.
We want to maximise our 25 metre zone.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That's the house.
Can't see Tom anywhere. Is that stable? No. Looks like we're going up here.
Okay, so we're here, obviously, and I've just spotted Geowizard. He's on that hedge row there, just going into that dead bracken now.
With Tom still well within range of catching us, we continued pushing the pace.
And this, my friends, is how you do the long jump.
Go for it. Oh, that's lower than expected.
It's deep down there, but it's a solid ground. It's not so log you're going to twist your ankles on. Nice.
Right, solid. Let's keep going. Let's keep this lead up. Yeah. We can't have him get edging closer to us.
No, if he catches us, he's probably going to beat us because he was faster than us earlier. Yeah. We've broken him. Keep him broken. Actually, we gotta beat him. We're doing so well. Look at that. That's the sea down there. There's a big wood section, which is this coming up. Then we've got a house through the gardens. Through the gardens? Well, through the garden. What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
This looks like a public footpath. But we're going in here anyway. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, we've got a massive piece of gorse in my shoe, but it's going to have to wait.
Yeah, it's down the road a little bit and then maybe through a garden. Maybe. Down here. Okay, so the line goes across here, so we're going to have to go right.
No, we're fine. Oh, people, I can hear people. Yeah, let's go.
Jesus Christ, Archie. Such a line.
Let's go.
I think we're going through their garden. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's good.
Ow. I prefer to go for this, to be honest, in the garden.
This is horrible. It really is horrible. At least we're not going through someone's garden.
This is much nicer than risking a garden.
Plus, that garden had this hedge on the exit, so we would have actually been quite trapped. We'd have been trapped in that garden.
Yeah, but yeah, come face to face with a suspicious horse.
Once out of the horses field, we had 500 metres of woods before another short section of farmland and the row of houses before the sea.
These gloves are so good that you can actually use brambles like you would a twig off a branch off a tree. So it looks like this river's going to be shoes off, wade through, dry off.
You got the dry bag?
Yeah, we got a dry bag.
That's good, because I'm going to take my trousers off as well.
Swim across it almost. Nice one. How have we come past the two most slippiest rocks in the world?
Yeah, well, Geowizard must have planned this.
Hello.
Hello. She's on though.
Oh, and there's no problem, don't worry.
Come on, get on. Okay, so we've been slogging out of the woods. Now, I think this is our final climb. It's a pretty steep woods. I think we've got this in the bag at this point.
But only a few seconds later,
Last hill. There's Archie. And there is Geowizard! He's right there! Oh no, wait, he's not.
Oh my God.
He's way back, don't worry, Archie.
I got so panicked.
Cool.
I need you so much. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that was funny.
That was so funny.
Right, out to the road. Well, the support crew aren't. Not waiting. There's a couple of houses to go past now. That's Laxley, I believe. The village next to the sea.
We go through the house, that gateway. Stackage.
This is barn.
Straight through the gate. Where are we going?
That's good. That was one of the closest houses. Got one more, I think.
Pretty bad.
Nice one.
Yes.
Right. This is it, actually.
Looks like we're going to beat the wizard.
His only hope now is calling the police. So he's probably called the police to try and capture us.
This is it then.
This is it.
Are we online?
Yeah, we're converging with the light now. So,
Cool. Oh, this is the garden here, isn't it?
okay, so final challenge. Through this person's garden. We're going to do this, Archie.
Quick scout.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
It's good. I said hi to him. So
Okay. Man or woman?
Man doing the washing up.
Okay.
So he's going to have to ask his wife for permission for stuff.
Yeah. There's a man looking at us from the suspected house. Where are we going? Let's get down there. This guy is looking at us. I think we'd be better off just getting out of there, even if it means a rough route. Oh, right.
Bang on the line.
we had just about scraped past the house, but we had left one very unhappy owner who Geowizard would have to come face to face with as he came through less than 10 minutes later.
Sorry. Oh, I've got to get down here. Sorry, mate. I got lost.
Damn, you're the third person at least I've seen. Now, what is this? Some sort of organisation race or something?
To be honest, yeah, we're attempting to be the first people to cross the Isle of Man in an exactly straight line.
I don't give a shit about that.
I understand.
Can
I'm
I
sorry.
have your name and you'll be reported to the police.
No problem. No problem.
As Tom did his thing, sweet-talking the house's owner.
But you don't.
We just like adventures, but yeah, it's a bit over the line. How long ago did they come through, by the way?
We were making our final descent down to the finish line.
Can't believe we've done it.
Actually done him.
No, it's not, man.
Get in! I'm down! Nice one, Archie. Team Archie and Adam taking the win.
Should we touch the sea?
Yes, that's
That's salty.
salty.
We finished.
Oh! There's the sea, and there's more sea coming.
A few moments later,
Oh,
Let's take the sea then.
yeah.
I mean, we've got lots of catching up to do in the pub, I'd say, but
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, commiserations.
yeah, thank you.
That was a really good route there, so such good fun.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I just got copped by that guy, by the way.
Yeah, we set him off, so we were expecting you might.
after his freezing reservoir crossing, Geowizard suffered from cramp in the second half of the race and couldn't push his pace to catch us.
Cramp. We're going to have a pint now, but the mission's over and the victors are the field houses.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
you know.
it's an honour to even race with you, Tom.
Oh, cheers, lad.
Thanks for inviting us.
No, it's a pleasure.
Commiserations to Tom on what was a very enjoyable and close race. Our maximum deviation was 18.3 metres in the early stages of Farmland, with an overall Bedell score of 98.8%. Geowizard deviated 22.7 metres early on in the fields and scored 92.6%. If you'd like to see bonus scenes from this and all future missions,
As straight line missions go, this is the big one.
as well as early access and extra content, please do consider supporting us on Patreon to enable us to keep doing more of these challenges.
Cheers.
Cheers, lads. What are you drinking, mate?
Just lemonade.
Pussies.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No, it's been great fun. The result didn't go my way, but
There's always next time.
there's always next time. We'll do a little challenge one day, and maybe I won't swim in freezing water.
Yeah. We'll buy you an inflatable tap.
Yeah, that'd be great.